All right, we got the thumbs up from RivCo TV. So thank you all for coming out this evening for our annual Operation Greenlight. This is an opportunity for us to come together and light up our county administrative center in green, something that is happening at counties and cities across the United States. We'll certainly hear more about that when we hear from our supervisors shortly. But to get us started, I'd like to introduce all of you to our Director of Veteran Services, Greg Kofos, and he will lead us in the Pledge of the Allegiance.
Our flag is behind us. Let's place our hands over our hearts and begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Awesome.
Thank you all. And tonight we are lucky to have 4 of our board members present with us tonight. One board member had to get back to the Coachella Valley, but we're going to hear from 3 board members. We will start with Supervisor Karen Spiegel. I'm going to leave a naked podium.
Well, good evening, and thank you to each and every one of you for being here. I know you'd like to go home, turn on your computers, and get ready for the long night. But we're here to launch Operation Greenlight for our veterans. We took this from the National Association of Counties. 3 years ago, they put the challenge out, and I said, we at Riverside County are taking it. So I'm really excited that we've continued this. This is our 3rd year. And this is a very unique challenge because what it does is we illuminate our county building, showing our commitment. And you'll see that momentarily. I know you're looking, it's not yet green. Even though we choose just a short period of time, but we should be thanking our veterans on a daily basis. But in our 3rd year, the initiative was actually inspired by the New York. And since then has become a nationwide movement with communities across the country joining in. This is a good solidarity that we work together. Today's ceremony marks this long week, starting today through November 11th, which is Veterans Day. And our lights will remain on the county administration building for that duration. The act of lighting our building green serves as a powerful symbol of our support for veterans, and it's a visible reminder of the gratitude we feel for those services and sacrifices that those did for us. By doing this, Riverside County joins over 300 other counties nationwide, standing with our veterans. A collective show of support that lets them know that they are not alone. The green light represents more than just awareness. It signifies hope, compassion, and the promise of community. Riverside has long advocated for our veterans, working tirelessly to connect veterans with their families, vital local, state, and federal resources. I encourage each of you today and every day that every resident in Riverside County join us on this initiative. Simply changing one bulb in your house to green. Okay, you have a whole week to at least get it done by Veterans Day. Don't say you didn't have enough time. And the smallest gesture sends a powerful message, letting veterans know that they are seen, appreciated, and not alone on their journey. To our veterans of Riverside County and beyond, we see you. We honor you. We stand by you, not just today, but always. Thank you.
Thank you, Supervisor Spiegel. I would now like to introduce our 3rd District Supervisor, Supervisor Chuck Washington.
When my colleague, Supervisor Spiegel, ask the question, we all know what next week is, a week from today, right? A week from yesterday, I guess. I almost got it wrong. And yes, I am a veteran, but it's my grandson's 5th birthday. And of course, that's top of mind right now. But yes, thank you for the reminder. And good evening. Thank you for joining us for this year's Operation Greenlight ceremony for veterans. I'd like to especially thank Supervisor Spiegel for her partnership in hosting the ceremony and for her remarks on the importance of participating in Operation Greenlight. Tonight's event touches my heart in a special way because I am a veteran and I'm part of the veteran community, and I'm proudly wearing my Naval Aviator hat. I also have the privilege of representing the 3rd District, which boasts the highest concentration of veterans in Riverside County. I served as a Navy officer and Naval Aviator for nearly 7 years, during which I deployed to the North Atlantic and Japan. The military spurred my drive for public service in a very meaningful way. I was thrusted into a role of service above self, and through it, I gained a family. As you might imagine, or know firsthand, serving alongside someone quickly bonds you. To this day, all these years later, I still keep in touch with many of my fellow service members. It's important to keep those memories alive. Lighting our County Administration Center green spurs a conversation and raises awareness of veteran recognition. It keeps the impact of our service at the forefront of our minds. The same way that when you wear pink in October, you serve as a reminder how breast cancer affects our community. At the County of Riverside, we are dedicated to care for our veterans. We try to pay back what can never truly be repaid. We do it by meeting veterans where they are and investing in their success, whether it's an employment program, housing support, or benefits assistance. Tonight may seem like a small gesture in the grand scheme of things to some, but it is truly significant because in today's action, we participate alongside over 3,000 counties across the nation. A testament to our military's sacrifice and their dedication. That is what makes Operation Greenlight ceremony so significant. It is because of who we do it for. So, thank you all again for showing your support tonight.
Thank you, Supervisor. Our last speaker of the evening is our 5th District Supervisor, Ixtian Gutierrez.
Appreciate it. Thank you. So today is a really wonderful night and evening. It really reminds me of when I was mayor in Moreno Valley. We would light the M for many holidays and many different events, and it really brought people together. It brought a sense of community. So when I first heard about this last year, I heard about it through Supervisor Spiegel's office at first. I thought it was an amazing thing to do, especially to honor our veterans who sacrifice themselves a lot for us. And I just want to commend Supervisor Spiegel and also Supervisor Washington for putting this together and continuing the tradition. I believe it's the third year now. So this is great. I also want to thank our Veteran Services Department. I did see our Director Gregory here as well for his hard work, and our Veterans Advisory Committee for your hard work as well. I see some former members here as well, Artie. There you go, and some other members that are part of our Veterans Advisory Committee. They do an amazing job. And today, it was a wonderful thing that we're doing this today because we approved a very important item that's very personal to me because I know that it's really important to help folks that are involved with the justice system and specifically with veterans. And so there was a grant that the Board of Supervisors accepted, and it was a grant to accept $7.5 million to provide assistance for justice-involved veterans in facilities and the services that they may need, and even housing. So it was just perfect timing, because we're now celebrating this Greenlight operation here. So I think it's just wonderful. I think today we are all grateful. I'm grateful for their ultimate sacrifice that has allowed us to continue to enjoy some of our most cherished values: democracy, freedom, and peace. Whether it be helping them navigate civilian life, helping them secure employment, or helping them with health resources, we need to continue to step up and advocate for our veterans. And as the other supervisors mentioned, it really is a gesture. It really is a gesture that I think will make them feel appreciated. In fact, I remember every time we would light things up like this in my city before, that's what people would say to me, is that, oh, I loved it because it really felt that you recognized me. And I think that's what we're doing here tonight. So again, I just want to thank the other two supervisors for their leadership in putting this together. And Riverside County, like Supervisor Washington mentioned, we really do put our veterans first, and we're the largest population in your district. And so again, let's just have a great evening tonight and stay safe out there. Thank you.
Thank you, Supervisor. We are now close to go time, but before we do that, I would ask all of our supervisors, including those that didn't speak, to come forward with Director Kafos and take a photo opportunity before we actually flip that switch and light the building in green. So supervisors and Greg, please come on up. Just, yep. Don't flip the switch early, because otherwise the lights won't come on right.
Someone asked, where are the wires? Yeah.
This is wireless, right? Please do not look behind the curtain. All right, now it's time for the magical flipping of the wireless switch. And on the count of three, Supervisor Washington and Supervisor Spiegel. He's our all right. On three. 1, 2, 3. All right, thank you all very much for attending.
Wait.
Look, this looks like a board meeting. Yeah, exactly. Can we, let's. So thank you all for coming out this evening. Just by a show of hands, if you would, please raise your hand if you're a veteran with us tonight. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your partnership in all of our efforts. Thank you to all the veterans who are living and working in Riverside County, certainly those that are working for the Riverside County. Also, special thanks to our RivCo TV team for preparing this event, and especially to our facilities management team that actually does the magic with the Greenlight. So, and as today is Election Day, and we know that each of us is exercising our duty to participate in the democratic process, it's a great time for us to recognize those who really made the commitment to country and served. Thank you again for being here. Thank you for your service. Please keep our veterans in your heart, certainly this week and every day. And with that, feel free to take some pictures in front of the Green Building. Thank you all.